In this video, we're going to talk about how to do a background check in the state of Ohio. To get started, visit ohiopublicrecords.org. On the front page, you will notice you have multiple databases in alphabetic order that you can utilize to research public records, but we have made specific pages for the most sought after records, anything from background checks to inmate search. So this video is going to be about background checks. Let's click on that. And one of the first things you'll see are all the statewide resources you have available to you. These are coming from the state, anything from the sexual offender registry. You have prison records, you have the BCI check, and you could do a deed check. So if you scroll down, you have county records, and at the county level, you're able to look at court records, jail bookings, recorders information. So there are multiple databases you can utilize depending on what your background check is about. Another thing to consider is you also have criminal records. You can go specifically research court records. Anytime somebody gets arrested, eventually they will see a judge, and so a lot of the information will also show up in the court record system. Warrants, property records, inmate searches, vital information, things like that. So it depends what your background check is about. There should be a database here for you that you can use. Another thing to consider is using the name check on top, and this is a private database. It uses both public databases and private databases. So with just a first name and a last name, it's an instantaneous search. You can access records. They're not just coming from in the state of Ohio, at the county or the state level. They're coming from different states. So it has a nationwide outreach where they utilize multiple databases in multiple states. So as an example, if somebody has a criminal record in the state of Georgia and they end up moving to Ohio, if you're just looking at local records, it's not necessarily going to catch anything happening outside the state. So it's a good idea to use both tools. Records do originate at the county level, at the state level. That's where they're going to be the most accurate, the most refreshed. But you do have to remember that they are going to be limited to a specific geographical area. So it's a good idea to make sure people do move around. So in order to make sure you have all your bases covered, you can also use the name check on top. So once again, it's ohiopublicrecords.org. Come on down and get started on your Ohio background check.